Adults of Reddit. What is something you enjoy that society deems childish? Using the swings at the park. Same. I used the swings at high school so much that someone took a picture of the swings and put it on my diploma. I love those swings and I will still use the swing outside of my parents' house. Nothing beats that swing and you can pry it from my cold dead hands. It isn't much FBI-ish to enjoy the swings. Listen. I can do surveillance and swing at the same time. This would work brilliantly. No one under surveillance would suspect the person enjoying the swings was the FBI agent. You are a genius. I don't care how old I get. Lego will always be fun. There's a limit though. If you turn 100, you have to stop playing with Lego as the age limit is till 99 years. The new sets don't say that anymore. They just say 14/16 plus. The worst part is that most 14/16-year-olds think they're too old for Legos. That is what we fools, adult fans of Lego, call our dark ages. I like eating Pomba crisps. I remember going into a cafe and I seen some at the corner of my eye and I was like, why haven't had them in a while, so I picked them up and when purchasing them she's like, oh sorry, that's the kids. I was like, okay, will I put them back, and she said no, it's alright, you can buy them. Weird way to feel slightly embarrassed for just buying crisps, haha. My wife is 33 and has a pack of Pombas every day. I buy clothing by touch. If it's not soft I won't buy it. I think you might be my twin. My boyfriend teases me all the time that when we go shopping, I only touch stuff and never buy it. That's because I only want to buy the soft stuff. I have a very extensive cozy sweater collection. My ex used to say the same and things like, are you going shopping or just going to the shops to touch everything? I didn't even realize that's what I didn't until he pointed it out. It doesn't even necessarily have to be super soft, but some things feel completely unacceptable to me, so I have to check it all. Most of what I do I'd imagine. But if I had to pick a specific example, it's that I like to mimic using the force to open automatic doors. I do this too, every time. Coloring with crayons. The smell is really brings on the nostalgia and I find it very soothing. My mom is almost 70 and her and I love coloring together. It is very soothing, I agree. Riding on the grocery cart through the parking lot. Do it down the aisles too. No shame. It will be a sad day if I ever outgrow this. One of my favorite moments of motherhood was watching my teen cruise through a grocery store parking lot at twilight. His little brother in the cart as he gleefully and loudly misquoted Shakespeare. It sounds like you've done well raising them. That sounds amazing. Whenever I go grocery shopping, I park far away, as I always do, so I can jump on the cart and ride it to my car. I get a lot of stares. And sometimes some comments from all the adults who refuse to have fun. I do this too. Bonus when I go to Aldi. Because the parking lot is at a slight downhill angle. Wee. As a 30-year-old lady, I've gotten some baffled looks for sure. Lego. I'm a 38-year-old woman and I have a basement full of Lego builds. Bought my wife a Harry Potter Lego set for Christmas. 2 days after Christmas she returned a couple things others bought her at Target and bought 2 more. Love seeing how happy it makes her putting together sets. Not my thing at all, but love how much she enjoys them. We have them all over the house. We had a bit of extra money at the time, so I splurged and bought my wife the giant full-size Hogwarts set for her 30th birthday last year. You're that cool aunt I never had. Swings. A nice swing at the park is so relaxing. Duck, I just realized I haven't used a swing in like 2 years. I'm 39 and still wear Spider-Man underwear. 31 and currently wearing the disco dancing stormtroopers print that Mundies recently released. That's sexy as hell. I like going up the stairs on all fours. My friend likes playing on playgrounds. Bonus points if you go super fast. Well, that's why you go on all 4s. Increased speed. I think that's how you check whether someone is a demon or not in a horror movie. Get them to some stairs and see how they climb them. 2 feet? Human. All fours. Run. Beach. I collect toys. My home is covered in Star Wars toys. Nerf blasters. Hot Wheels. And my girlfriend collects Hello Kitty stuff. Cartoons. I'm about to turn 50 and still love cartoons. Rewatching Clone Wars now to get ready for season 7 next month. Eater. Thanks for the gold. I'm sorry. Season 7? I'm only on season 3, I gotta get my ass in gear. Season 7 comes out in February on Disney+. Clicked on this thread to comment Clone Wars. I like to color in coloring books. They literally sell adult coloring books now. I got an incredible coloring book full of really intricate and beautifully designed sugar skulls for Christmas. I used some of the money I was given as a gift to buy a set of good quality fine liners to color it in with. It is so relaxing and it feels really rewarding when you see a finished picture you have spent 4 hours meticulously coloring in. My wife got me a really awesome Star Wars one a few years ago. I color like a page a week and I'm still only like halfway through. It's huge. I actually have a couple of them. But I just like the childish charm of Crayolas and the ones with Disney characters and stuff. Drinking a pledge juice from a cardboard juice box with a straw. Capri Sun drinks too. Arcades. As a fully grown woman, I love going to arcades. The kinds with tickets to redeem for cheesy prizes. Unless there's something I specifically want, I hardly redeem the tickets. But usually give them to a kid at the ticket counter or my niece. Seeing their faces light up is awesome. And I enjoy the process of winning the tickets. I can't wait to be able to take our own kids to the arcade. I've got to stop at every arcade I see to play DDR. I've been playing it since I was about 16. Now at 33 I'm just glad to see they still make new ones. There were 2 adult guys absolutely killing it at DDR at the arcade near my house a few weeks ago. It was fun to watch. Playing Pokemon Go. My kids even call me a dork. They are just jealous of my level 40 status. I was at one of the malls here and there was a pair of probably 75-year-old ladies playing Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm 30 and was playing too. But holy crap, were they seriously into it. One of them had 2 tablets and her phone going. The other had a phone and tablet. Each had its own portable charger. The sheer joy on the one lady's face when she yelled. Everyone looked. And she loudly proclaimed she just caught a Zapdos was great. I smiled and went back to catching my umpteenth Pikachu or something. This was only 6 months or so ago. I bring this up anytime someone tells me the Pokemon Go is done and then tell them to go to West Edmonton Mall here on a community day. It's absolutely loaded with people playing. Edit. I'm jealous of your level 40 status. Haha. I yellow duck toys while taking a bath. I really expected to look up and see that you were you/ducks with ducks. Same. I feel baited. Collecting stuffed animals. 33-yo combat veteran with awesome guns and knives collection here. I sleep with a stuffed Magikarp. Touch my fish and I'll cut a beach. Edit. Since pics or it didn't happen has been invoked. Here's my floppy boy with a rifle and some blades. Yes. A gladius and a bayonet. Imgur.com link. You should post a pic with the Magikarp holding a car bar or something. That would be hilarious. Even better. I wanna see that Magikarp with the gun and knife collections. He will be the most badass Magikarp ever. Duck yeah. 27-yo dude here and I have a Blasto eyes. He's the cutest thing ever. Playing Parker with my fingers. Try explaining that finger dancing tutting is a real thing. No, I think he means using your fingers like little legs on a table with stuff on it. Apparently some of society doesn't like it even when kids do it. When I was in middle school, I was bored at my desk doing some finger man moves. My teacher called me out in the middle of a finger moonwalk a la Michael Jackson and asked me to show the whole class what I was doing. I think her goal was to embarrass me. But the class seemed to enjoy the moonwalk. Or having an epic anime battle with your hands. Dinosaurs. There's an awesome book called A Grown-Up Guide to Dinosaurs by Ben Garrett that is wonderful. I can only find the audiobook. I wanted pictures. Yeah. I listened to it when I was driving 10 hours or so a day for work. I am a children's therapist. And I have a toddler client who is super into dinosaurs. Only plays with dinosaur toys and only watches dinosaur movies. I have had the absolute best time at his house during the last 4 months. He sorts the toys by type of dinosaur. When his cousins came over they mixed the aquatic dinosaurs and the land dinosaurs and he kept taking them and trying to sort them by land and water again. Like what? No, that's a whale. That doesn't make any sense. They don't play together. He did not say that verbally, but I knew that's what he was thinking. Playing with kids. Let me explain. I don't have any children of my own yet. But some of my friends and cousins do. Sometimes their kids will want me to join in with whatever little game they're playing. Or coloring. Or whatever. Now, of course it feels silly to be running around playing make-believe with a small child. And I'll feel a bit self-conscious. But interacting with a child on their level, not talking down to them, I think, is important. When I was a kid I always appreciated my parents' friends who do the same for me. They didn't patronize me or speak to me how people often speak to children. I didn't feel condescended to. It's nice sometimes to get to goof off. Have fun with the kid. And be cool. Uncle Cheo's perfect. Adults often take themselves too seriously for that. And I really like the joy it seems to bring the kids when I shed my grown-up ego for a bit and just play and let them have fun. That's actually amazing that you do that. Especially if no one else around is doing it. As someone who studied child development a while back, I can tell you it's incredibly important to get down on their level as well as join in their play and add to their imagination instead of looking over/down on them while they do it alone. For both their emotional and cognitive development. Not only are you cool Uncle Cheo's perfect, but you're helping them develop into confident children, teenagers, young adults and ultimately full adults in the future. Nothing childish about interacting with the next generation and helping build their imagination and enhance their overall development. We as adults are their biggest resource and guide to life. So why not teach them life can be fun sometimes? There have definitely times where I've felt a little odd about it. But how can you disappoint a kid because you're worried about looking foolish? When I was in my early to mid 20s, I used to sit on my stoop and play my acoustic guitar. And all the kids on my street just loved me. Because I let them play the guitar. Or just talk to them like one of their friends. You know? None of the adult condescension or anything. And sometimes this gaggle of kids would run up to me and go, "Duck it. I'll use my real name. I don't think I have anything to hide on here, Chaz. Chaz. We're having a race down the sidewalk. Race with us. Or play tag with us." As a sometimes single adult man in the 21st century, I definitely felt a little sketchy about it. But I mean, I was friends with their parents. They were my neighbors. I wasn't some strange weirdo. They'd chuckle at me a bit and probably thought I was nuts. Having a play sword fight or something with sticks with an 8-year-old kid. But I didn't want the kids to be disappointed. I remember feeling disappointed and sad sometimes when I was a kid and the grown-ups didn't want to play with me. And that stuck with me into adulthood. And I hope this doesn't need saying, but I'm not Michael Jackson or something. I don't go to the playground to make child friends or anything. I instantly thought of this. Glad someone else had the words that I did not. Best comment of the day. There's a world of difference between childish and childlike. Adults who gossip are childish. Adults who want to collect toys or play on the swings are childlike. If you're an otherwise fully functioning member of society, who cares?